Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Man of Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we're taking a look at the one and only Death Trooper from The Mandalorian. As always, I'm gonna show you the packaging, the accessories, and of course the figure. But before we start, if you wanna get this figure or any other day one releases, make sure you check out Pop Collectibles, link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases and unboxing videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright, enough with the talking, we came here to see this figure, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have a very nice picture of the Death Trooper here in the front. We have a yellow banner here, now consistent with other Star Wars releases. This is the side of the box, this is the back with all the credits and warnings, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with a cooler picture of the Death Trooper. This is the bottom, Star Wars logo, and of course the top, a Star Wars logo. Alright, let me open this up and take a better look at the figure. So let me just remove the packaging now. This is the fourth figure in the Mandalorian line so far, and I can't wait to show you guys what else we have in here. Now we have a very nice insert art, very cool picture of the Death Troopers here in the background looking very cool. You can see Death Trooper TMS 013. Now let me open this up so you can see how you'll see the figure in the packaging. So now let me remove the plastic, and here we have the Death Trooper, and my first impression is this looks very good. I really like this, the design and the dirt on the helmet. You can see the hands, the base underneath. It doesn't come with much, but again we're gonna go over in the accessory section, so don't worry. Now what I'm gonna do next is take everything out and take a closer look at the figure. Alright, and here we have the Death Trooper, guys. I have to tell you, my first impression is very positive. I really like this figure, very similar to the previous release. So let me show you a closer look at the helmet so you can see and appreciate all the details. You can see the nice weathering here in the front. This is the side of the helmet, very shiny. You can see the lights behind it. This piece here is not movable, so just don't try it and be very careful when you handle this. This is the back. You can see the dirt on those little pieces there. This is the other side of the helmet, and I really like how this looks. Now, taking a closer look at the front, you can see more weathering here at the bottom near to the lights, and of course this lights up, so that's a good feature. Now you can see the translucent eyes, nice green color. Let me remove this here, and you have access to the on and off switch. So let me show you how bright this light is, which is not that bright, but it does the job, so I can't complain. Let me just see if you can well, just a little bit. I mean, it's really not that bright, but you know what, it is what it is. Can't complain. At least we have something a little different here. Now moving down to the armor, which is my favorite part of this figure. You can see the very shiny black color, and you can see the dirt on in between those gobs there. This is the other side. Moving down to the torso, you can see more details here with a cool belt. You can see the gun holder there. This is the arm with the gauntlet with those silver pieces there. This is the legs with more weathering, of course. I kind of like the design of this figure, honestly. And I wish it has more articulation, which we're gonna go over in the articulation section. Don't worry. Now this is the bottom of the feet with more dirt, so I guess the attention to detail is on point. This is the back of the figure with more shiny colors, or shiny reflection, I should say. This is the back, and you can see the details on the belt and as well as that piece. I think I kind of like this, the dirt in between those little pieces, those gaps, looking very good. This is the back with a cool design, and the front. That's it. So now let's do some articulation, shall we? So for the head, you can move it up this much, down this much, and to the side this much. Not too much range of motion. Bummer. Now you can move this piece up and down. You can lift the arm about this much. You can move it forward about this much, maybe a little more. You can do it back about this much. And of course, you have some swivel here, and you can bend the elbow about this much. Just gonna be careful with this material. And of course, the classic peg articulation on the hands. Now moving to the next piece, which is the torso. You have some upcrunch and some swivel, not that much, to be honest. Now for the legs, you can do a split about this much, and I will not push it any further just because you don't want to damage this guy. Now you can lift the leg about this much, and of course back about this much. Last but not least, we have the knee, and you can bend it for about this much, and of course the ankle pivot, which is a ball joint, so you can move it to the sides and up and down. So really not that bad, not that bad. Now what I'm gonna do next is do some comparisons. Alright, some side-by-side comparison. We have the Death Trooper next to the Flame Trooper, and as you can see, the Death Trooper is just a bit taller. Now for the next one, we have the Remnant Trooper, and these two look super cool together. And actually, I think I'm gonna display them like this. And last but not least, we have the one and only Mando. And of course, this guy is the main character of the line so far. Hopefully, new ones will come up. Now, let's take a look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and started with the display vase, which is very similar to previous Star Wars releases. We have the name tag here, Death Trooper. This is the top, nothing new in this area. As you can see, very plain base. Now moving down to the two guns this figure comes with. Started with a small blaster. We have some cool paint application here on this side, some weathering effect as well. This is the other side, looking very good with this metallic black. This is the front, and of course the top. Nothing new, but looks very good. Now this rifle, however, is one of my favorites. As you can see, we have a very nice paint application in the front. Let me just show you here you can see the front looking very good with some red patterns on the top as well. Now this piece is not removable, so be careful. And of course a little gimmick here in the back, you can move it up and down like that. And this is the back of the rifle. You can see some weathering as well. Now the other side has a little bit more colors, especially this red here, and some weathering effect over there. Looking very good. Now this piece here also is not removable, so just be very careful. This is the top, and that's basically it. And this figure comes with 3.5 pairs of hands. So this is the first one. I guess this one are the holding guns. The next one is the more relaxed hands. Very nice sculpted and paint application. And last but not least, we have the fists. And of course, let me show you the front. This is the other side. And of course, the high five hand. Here we go. Looking very good. I kind of like this detail on the palm. Now, this is going to take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I'm very, very happy with this release. And starting with the likeness, I think it is on point. I kind of like the paint application, the weathering, and of course the armor is super, super cool. Now, this figure doesn't have a lot of accessories, and because it is a Death Trooper, so we can expect more. Now, the articulation is still something that Hot Toys still owe us. I know it's a Trooper, but still, I think they could have done a little bit better on the articulation section. With a price point of about $250, this is definitely a no-brainer. And because of that, my final score is 8 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Instagram and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures. Both links in the description below. Also, if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.